Welcome to Blackballed. How you doing, D-Hud?
I'm doing good.
How you doing, Mike Z?
I'm good, man. Welcome back.
You rocking the jersey of my team's next potential quarterback.
I saw it in my closet. I was like, gotta give him a little farewell. Always a Raider. He's
good Christian man.
Yeah.
Can't be mad
nothing
at
but
that.
love for that, man.
Not a lot of good Christian men out here these days.
He tried his best. I'll give him that. I wish him success. Definitely. I don't know about
What?
Huh? Yeah, I don't know about.
Is that good Christian man?
Like there's some Christian men out there.
That's us.
Good Christian man.
When's the last time you guys went to church?
I was just praising the Lord this morning.
I'm proud of you. Proud of you.
I said a prayer. You know what he said?
What'd he say? He hit you up immediately after?
Literally.
That's impressive. He's got a lot going on, so I don't.
He not that busy.
No.
He know when people like to fake it, so
he probably just said it all, and then he just he
literally pulled up
to you,
bro, like to the crib.
That's crazy. I am not. Yeah.
He said I can't do shit for you.
That makes sense. It's fair.
Like, fuck, you know.
Yeah. He's got a lot of people.
I mean, you see how he did his son,
right? So you can't.
I was like, what you gonna do for me?
You somebody that you just met.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. But I was, you know what I'm saying? I was like, thanks for pulling up. It's really nice to meet you.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
He was also like, oh, and heaven is closed.
Nobody else is getting it?
Yeah. He's like, it's been closed for a grip.
That makes sense. Because there's been a lot of people. You think about it. A lot of people on Earth.
What do you literally like word for word verbatim? He said, fuck you thought this was.
We got to fight in the Battle of Armageddon. Did he let you know? Because I need to get my skills on.
I'm glad you said that. As he was walking away, he was like, oh yeah, and them aliens.
They coming?
Yeah.
I mean, I get
That's why I've been eating mushrooms all the time and shit.
So you can be in tune.
No, because we about to die.
Did y'all see the report came out that said most of the UFO sightings from the past?
I did see that.
100 years or in the United States.
Yeah, it was from 1904 to 2008 where the recordings.
And I'm proud to be an American.
It just made me think.
At least I know I'm free.
Yeah, I thought you.
And I'm proud to stand up next to you.
It's a banger. We talked about that song before, haven't we?
'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless you. I say, hey.
Black, bald, black, bald, black.
But yeah, when I saw that report, it made me think about that. Why do you think that is, that all the reports are only in the United States?
Because of M. Night Shyamalan.
I think they're trying to distract us from something, but continue. Why do you think M. Night Shyamalan?
Well, the United States is probably the most entertaining country out of all the countries in the world. So it makes sense if aliens were tuning into Earth as a channel, why they would want to come to the United States the most often.
That's fair. I feel that, definitely.
I think that's the only way I could really think of with conclusion.
With the movie Signs.
Because
they don't got nothing to do with
it. I don't even remember that movie.
Swing Away.
What?
Wow. Oh. You really don't remember Signs?
I don't. I saw it probably once.
What?
Maybe twice.
What?
And then I remember it from Scary Movie.
That was my next question.
Yeah. That's all yeah.
You know when he put his finger in the mouth?
Yeah.
That happens in something.
It's not, bro. Does he piss on him too? Doesn't that happen outside the house when he starts peeing on the aliens?
Yeah, and they pee out their fingers, yeah. And then, yeah.
But
shout out to the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
What up, Cam?
You know he watching.
Oh, we rocking white.
and I got black on.
Right.
Not planned at all.
But I got my Yankee on.
Yankee fitted?
I'm a fucking Yankee on, nigga.
With the brim, though.
Hey, and the brum beat up, because you know I really put in work.
You be hooping? Or you be swinging?
I sell rock, nigga.
Oh, for sure. I thought you was, baseball. But yeah.
What you say?
Nothing.
You been at it for a minute, then, you know?
Mm-mm.
No? It's new in the game?
About 2 days in.
What made you want to start selling rock?
I quit my job.
Right. And then that's your only choice? You was just like, nothing.
Now I'm worth $4.7 million, nigga. Word is born.
Right on. Yeah, I felt that.
Thank you.
I know nothing about any of his activities.
He lying. I put homie on the other day.
I just want to make sure I'm not wrapped up in a RICO or nothing.
Right. You is
Gave him his own
broadcasting
barbershop
this.
and all that.
I know nothing about this.
And he shot a nigga.
I've never any person.
I haven't fired a gun either, actually. I've never.
Y'all pussy.
No.
Then
You never shot a gun?
wait a minute. Didn't the great John Witherspoon say that you don't need a gun to be a man?
You need a gun.
No, that was a
Look,
character
that's
that he
different.
played in a movie. I
But,
guarantee
I
you,
agree.
John definitely had a gun.
I still feel like there was something to be learned from that.
No, in real life, Debo would have beat the dog shit out of Craig.
Unless you get a brick.
Exactly, Craig cheated.
He did cheat.
You can't just hit a nigga in the head with a break during a fight.
He did cheat. He did not win the melee.
Actually, if it's Debo, I guess you can't hit it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they should have just shot Debo.
Absolutely.
They should have shot Debo.
He's a big man.
I would have been shot. I would have took one for the team. I would have shot Debo.
I mean, we know what Uncle Elroy would have did.
I'd shot his
Bro, Signs came out in 2002.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. I thought it was like.
I was too scared to watch that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was born in '96. That's why I've only seen it.
2002,
once.
I was the owner of a Fortune 500 company.
I believe it. You selling rocks and shit. Now you worth that much money, you know?
I have a spending problem.
It seems like it.
See, people always want to talk about hip hop and its influence. This is the Jay-Z effect. He just makes people think anybody can sell rocks and become a billionaire.
Yeah, let's stop talking about
Drugs.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
When we have drugs.
That's crazy, though, that Signs came out in 2002. I did not think it was that old of a movie.
Yeah. That was young Joaquin Phoenix. Still racist Mel Gibson.
Abigail Breslin, also.
Who the fuck is that?
She's in, like, other shit now. She was a kid then. But that name sounds familiar.
You got some freaky shit.
Oh, she's from motherfucking, like, A24 movies. Little Miss Sunshine, Zombieland and shit. This shit.
That little girl on my face, bro.
She's 26 years old, bro.
Never seen her.
You tripping.
Nah, that's like what I used to say to Tommy when he'd be like, Madison Pettis is so bad. I'm like, we talking about that little girl from the Rock movie, bro? Come on.
She literally.
He said the same about Sky Jackson.
I'm weak.
I mean, we know how Drake felt about Millie Bobby Brown.
Why are you whispering?
I don't know. Just a smooth guy.
Yeah.
Smooth criminal, you know?
You know how it go.
Except for I'm not a criminal. I'm just smooth.
You're not?
Mm-mm.
Never once?
Nah. Nothing bad, you
What
know.
about that dude you shot for me the other day when we were playing GTA?
I was just about to say, you talking about the video game?
Yeah.
Man, that was nice.
Come on, bro.
I was nothing. I mean, I had to have your back.
But you were like, I wish I could do this in real life. It'd be so cool.
Maybe in a movie scene.
Nah, you were like, in real life, this one dude that I know, like, I really want to do this.
I'm not that guy that wants to do it. I don't really wish harm on anybody, but there are some people I do not wish happiness for.
I mean, hey.
I think that's fair. Like, we have a certain individual in our life that we were happy to not see win the Super Bowl.
Gave him. Oh, you know about Trey?
I mean, I was trying to be discreet about it, but if you just want to throw names
I actually
around,
like him. Like, that was a good friend of mine.
I was still happy not to see him happy on Sunday.
Well, he does talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, rightfully so. I mean, this season. But
Look at you now.
yeah. Tough.
Yeah, and it's about to be baseball season.
All my life is about to be baseball season, and I'm hyped.
And guess what? Guess what?
What?
I'm going to watch 162 St. Louis Cardinal games.
I'm going to hold you to that. If I can give you my MLB TV subscription, I hope I can do that. I don't know if they
Like
do
you tried last year and you were like, this is the password, but
Right.
it wasn't the password.
That's what, I don't think they do password sharing, bro.
Might just have to buy it.
They will be streaming games on FanDuel.
It's crazy.
Just like how they do NHL hockey.
Quit telling me, letting them know I'm broke.
I was trying to say it quiet.
But they can hear all this.
You're right. We do got microphones in front of us.
Mic check. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, actually. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate that.
That's a little fatherly joke for you. Because
Father's
Father's Day is not coming up, but
yeah, it's pretty far away.
I guess a couple of days ago was become a Father Day.
Yeah. Well, and, yeah. You're right, though.
It's February 16th. This might come out April 12th. I don't know. It might come out this Monday. I don't know. Hey, man, it's season 2, man. It's season 2.
That's it. Man, we balling.
Are we balling?
Nah.
I was gonna say, I'm barely getting by.
Yeah, I'm struggling at best, to be honest with you.
And he's
In all
taking on
facets.
the drug life
Right.
because of how bad things have gotten. So
See this economy.
Y'all thought we quit, man. We was just going through it.
This is the Bush administration.
Trickle down, man. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
It was a minute ago.
And Cheney.
Motherfucking,
Dick Cheney.
what a name, bro. That'd be a kind of a hard rap name.
I was just about to say that.
If nobody had been Dick Cheney before Dick Cheney existed.
Did he just I'm curious, did he just not want to go by Richard because of Richard Nixon? Or
Or even
Nah,
Rick.
bro, that nigga was Dick,
Can
bro.
you go by Rick as Richard, right?
Y'all ever watch the movie Vice?
Dick is a nickname for Richard.
Right. I'm saying if your name is Richard, like Rick, you can go by Ricky. That's where that's qualifies, right?
You gonna
Rick
vote for
Cheney?
a nigga named Ricky?
Rick, I'm saying Rick Cheney.
Are you voting for Ricky?
No, I'm saying Rick.
Are you voting for Rick?
Hey,
Yes, I'd vote.
I'm not voting. No, I don't trust no Ricks.
Hey,
Nah,
now
I
Ricky
fuck with
might
some
have the
Ricks,
best
man.
prices, and that could mean something
Okay.
when it comes to voting. Don't rule out all Rickies.
All right.
Got some
And if
votes.
they pretty, they could sing. No, went too far.
It's 5 in the morning.
Man.
Maybe with these nuts, they smiley.
What?
All right, I'm gonna stop.
I didn't even.
Pretty smiley and these nuts.
Okay.
Every morning,
You gotta be a black kid.
No, see, I like that.
you had two options as a black kid going to school in the morning. You
Tom
had
Joyner.
Tom Joyner in the morning show, or you had Ricky Smiley and these nuts.
Ricky Smiley's still on, isn't he?
Yes, I think they moved him over to 95.7
See.
because Tom Joyner retired.
I fuck with DL Hughley in the morning show. That's who I be rocking with.
Hey, Hughley ain't bad.
Did you ever watch his show?
And like on TV? No, I didn't.
Hugh, please.
Back when UPN was a thing.
No.
Somehow UPN was blacker than BET.
They had a lot of black shows.
And Moesha and shit.
Hey!
I mean, that's probably was that the best one? Because I remember
Nah,
that show.
I mean, they had My Wife and Kids and shit.
Oh, okay.
What was the one with
Yeah, one-on-one.
One-on-One?
Girlfriends.
Oh, okay. Little Tracy Ellis.
Yeah,
I'm singing my ass off and singing too.
Yeah, hey, that's why we
It's
call
called
it.
singing
Yeah,
too.
You already know.
Yeah.
man.
Come on, nah.
They just had that one random guy, John.
What was the Will Smith show? With Dwayne Martin. All of us.
All of
right?
us. All of us is fire. At least Neo is underrated. Shout out to her.
What shows did BET even have?
They just took for everybody. The game
Yeah,
was
they was
on
like
UPN.
And shit. Yeah.
That was like Nick at Night, low key.
Yeah.
It was just having.
They ain't had no originals.
What were BET? They had College Hill.
College Hill and Baldwin Hill. That's about it.
I guess
Yeah, 106 in Park.
they focused more on music with that shit.
They had Hell Date.
Man, that was a terrible
Hell Day.
show.
Yeah, that didn't get renewed for a second season. Or I think it did. It didn't get renewed for a
Y'all
third
remember
season.
like the MTV versions of that shit, like motherfucking
Next?
Next, yeah, and like
I mean, everybody had it.
Room Raider. Do you remember?
Room
that
Raider
one?
was my shit.
I'm not gonna lie to
Remember
you.
when I thought that shit was real?
Shows like Nets made me get my shit together as a man. I
never want to be like these niggas.
Yeah, I got older. I was like, man, the way these women treat dudes because they ain't got their own spot or whatnot. I was like, nah, that ain't it. People like, especially I think women, they don't get the society pressures men have to deal with. It's terrible.
Yeah. It's
Don't
true.
nobody feel bad for men
No, never.
ever.
In most cases.
People feel bad for me a lot.
Yeah, I get sympathy.
I'm a lovable ass dude, though, so people be taking care of me and my feelings.
Right. Yeah.
And I appreciate y'all. For that
Absolutely.
shit, man. I'm about to cry right now. Motherfuckers really got my back out here, nigga. Got the Yankee on.
Yankee fitted.
I got the whole Bronx on my back.
You ain't got the Thames though.
You said you was on.
I'm maybe gonna get them.
I know you do got them.
Nah, those are not Timbs. Those are some Amazon 11s.
I'm weak. That free,
Steel toe.
that free shit.
Steel toe. Wow.
Stop your shit. Felt you.
You know he was singing that DMS before we got on here live.
I'm weak.
What DMX?
I swear you was you doing Rough Riders or something? You was humming some type of DMS instrumental. Oh, what these bitches want from a nigga?
Oh, you did
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
That's just something I always ponder.
That's true. That's a good question.
I don't even think I was singing the song.
Have
You
women
did say
ever?
something else.
I was just out loud.
Has there ever been like an answer to that question? Like, can I get a woman or a group of women to collectively answer that question?
Know exactly what it is.
What is it?
Your fucking soul.
I'm sorry, can't no woman have my soul. Now they could suck my soul up out of me,
Alright.
but they can't
You
have
should.
it.
I mean, I had a feeling.
I set him up for that.
Yeah, I had a feeling once you said it
They
that
can't
it was
have
coming.
it.
But
Eventually, you gotta return my soul to me.
It don't work like
I don't
that.
think they. Yeah,
You
I
can
don't-
you can take bits and parts of it, but you can't have all of it.
I guess that's fair.
What question? Have any of you guys felt like you've had a soulmate yet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What? I was
Absolutely.
engaged. What?
I was just asking.
Obviously.
I was just asking because we none of us are married here, but like you said, you're engaged. So just a question I was pondering.
No, I feel you. Yeah, definitely have. But why do you ask?
Feel like it'd be scarring. It don't work out with that soulmate. Just be feel like a shell of a man. Like I don't know.
It's not that bad.
I mean, you learn to bounce back, but I felt like a piece of you feels like you could have just been such better if you just didn't
Well,
have
it's
that
like,
scar
damn, I
on
feel
you.
like I wasted like a lot of time, but like,
it depends how you look at it.
It's like, well, now I can do whatever the fuck I want to do.
I mean, I look at it like, let's take like Conway the Machine, for example. Yeah, he learned how to live with no eye or the cerebral palsy, but I'm sure if he didn't really have to go through that experience, he'd rather have not. So I would just...
It's really not that tragic.
And I feel like that's just a rough comparison.
Yeah, like he got shot in his head.
Shot in the back of the head.
I mean, that heartbreak felt like a shot to your chest.
Well, yeah, bro.
Yeah, you get over it.
Yeah, it's time.
You know what I'm saying?
No, he's physically scarred.
I'd rather not go through it.
That man can't
And
speak properly.
Emotional scars are bad too.
I mean,
you learn to cope. You learn to cope,
yeah.
but
your outlook. Maybe I'm just a cold-blooded piece of shit.
You might be.
I feel like your outlook on things change during that coping process.
I mean, that's how.
Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse.
You know, right? Isn't it?
What?
I said, isn't that how life works? So everything's like that.
I mean, you grow, but sometimes I feel like you might grow out of spite or something. Like you do. So basically, if you're always a loving person, you might now kind of be self-preserved, and that can be emotionally damaging, not only towards you, but also people you connect with.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. But it all just depends on how long you take to heal and like dwell in that feeling, you know?
But see, even though you could be better on the long term, wouldn't it be better if no one ever put you through that shit? That's what I mean, losing that soulmate. Like, why do I ask? It's like, I feel like I could. I feel like if I never had my heart broke, I'd probably be like a 6-figure man right now. One of them Kevin Samuels, high value men. I would have never had these long periods of just wandering. Boy,
Kevin Samuel.
Yeah, that nigga is dead.
Yeah,
I learned some things from him though.
I can tell.
Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, King.
Yeah.
I got about 3 more years until I think I'm about a high value man.
I felt you.
So that's a warning signal for the viewers.
What?
I'm on my respect. That's what I'm saying. I better come correct.
Hey, I wish you nothing but that, bro.
It sounds like a villain.
Yeah, it does.
It's an origin.
The heartbreak was the villain story.
Who hurt you?
Multiple people. We don't, I don't want to give out any names.
No, you ain't got to.
Felicia, Londa,
Tisha.
Monique, Christina, Yolanda.
That was a crazy song, bro. A lot of crazy music back in the day. A lot of crazy people back in the day.
Yeah, Mystical.
Mystical was wildin'.
I walked in with my dick in my hand.
That made me put my foot in your ass, be cool.
Crazy way to open a song.
Yeah, that's why he's in prison.
Still?
Because he walked in with his dick in his
No, because he's
I would Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about the man's.
Like a serial rapist.
Yikes. Really?
Oh, yeah, look that up.
Yeah.
Confirm that.
That's unfortunate.
That's just something I heard.
It's with the
times.
mystical. How do you? Yeah.
Hey, wait.
It's not how you think it should. So.
I know. I knew it wasn't.
It wasn't mystical. It was P. Pablo, right? And Drumline.
Yes.
He was terrible.
He was terrible. Oh boy, he was awful. Man had a terrible appearance and feature. That might have ended his career for real. I don't know if he ever bounced back from that.
And then also, Morris Brown lost because of him.
In 2003.
Yo.
This was in 2017, I think, when this article, I forget. In
I forgot what
2000,
she was looking up.
in 2003, following another conviction for sexual assault, he became a lifetime registered sex offender, and he's currently remains in custody in prison without the possibility of bail.
Damn.
I love when I just say some shit.
Oh, this was in 2022.
I'm about to say, I thought it was recently.
Yeah.
I like when I say some shit and I'm like, yeah, that's
First
a little too
degree-
crazy to be true, and then it is true.
Charges of first-degree rape and alleged sexual assault.
I like, see, I'm so happy I didn't call someone a rapist for no reason.
Does it say where he's been held?
Actually, that
It's in
sounds
New
bad.
Orleans.
I'm very upset
Is that
that he
New
was a
Orleans?
rapist.
New Orleans, yeah, I think is where it's. Yeah. I want to talk about one of the most awful football players in NFL history.
Hell yeah.
I mean, like Aaron Hernandez might be up there, I guess.
He's a great football player.
Well, what did Aaron Hernandez do?
He murdered a few people, multiple people.
He warned people on the field he would murder them, and they didn't take him serious.
What?
Is he in jail?
Aaron
He's
Hernandez?
dead.
What?
Oh my god. There's a man by the name of Rae Carruth. He played for the Panthers. I don't really want to highlight him too much.
He didn't get blackballed, did he?
I mean, he's banned from the NFL for life. So he's too old to play, obviously, now. But
So can he pull up to a game?
I don't know, actually, the extent of that. But he meets this woman, I think, like, right after he graduates from Colorado, right before the draft, kind of. Her name is Sharika Adams. And they, like, you know, got a
Ethnicity?
relationship. What?
Ethnicity?
Black. She's a black woman. So she was like a beautiful woman, like really great person. So obviously Rae was attracted to her. They began seeing each other. Like he met her father and shit. Like they were like building towards a relationship as he was getting drafted, kind of thing. So like it was all in good. Like she wasn't like looking for anything out of it. Like it was because they really liked each other. So in '99 she gets pregnant. Sharika does. And she ends up telling her sister. Sharika tells her sister that when she tells Rae, he's like pissed off. Flash forward after she's pregnant, 8 months. 8 months pregnant. They go on a date. You know, Rae and Sharika. Drives his own car, and she drives herself too. While they're driving, Rae stops short in front of Sharika's car. Another car pulls up next to her, shoots her 4 times in the back, and tries to kill her. And Rae drives off with the other car. She calls the police. I've been shot. I'm 8 months pregnant. They ask her where. She says, I'm at Wessex Square, Charlotte, North Carolina. Like tells her basically like rough estimate of where she's at. Like they confirm like the location. She's like, continue to talk to me. Where's your husband at? Like, who are you with? Blah, blah, blah. And she goes, I don't have one. And they were like, well, what do you mean you don't have one? Like she was like, I was with my boyfriend. We were leaving the movies. Where? And they were like, where is he? Who are you with? And she was like, he was in the car ahead of me. It slowed down. And somebody pulled up and shot me. So like she knew what happened. She fucking remembered. Like and they were like, where did he go? And she goes, he just left. Like he drove away. And then they go, what's his name? She said, Rae Carruth. He plays for the Panthers. Like, and then they go, what's his name? She repeats it. Number 89. He plays for the Panthers. And though I'm just like, how the fuck are you like, it's just crazy. Like she wanted this motherfucker to get caught for one, but just like, thinking about being shot 4 times to have like the fucking capacity to like
snitch.
Yeah, to snitch, but like that's just baffling to me, right? I don't think I would be able to fucking
Season 2, I'm talking my shit. I got the Yankee on.
So she fucking gets like the responders get to her. She gets to the hospital, still alive. They deliver the child through fucking or she goes into a coma in the hospital, but they get the child through a C-section alive. Obviously, he got fucked up, like from lack of oxygen in the coma and shit.
Shot and he ate that shit.
No. Her mom, Sandra, shows up and she's like, I need to call Rae. Like, this is like 99, right? So there's no like instant, like this is a long time before that. So she's like paging him, calling him, no answer. Nothing happened. And this was before the kid was born. So Chancellor is his name. Chance, because he fucking made that shit.
Is this the story of Chance the Rapper?
You're fucking foul. No, it's not the story of Chance the Rapper. But so he's born with like cerebral palsy, severe brain damage. Finally, this motherfucker shows up with an entourage of people, like multiple, like a woman with him, his like bodyguards, and one of his teammates who they went on the date with. And she walks up to him immediately and, quote, she says, I know you knew what happened to her. I know you did it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, basically? So she right away, like, knew, like, this motherfucker tried to get her killed. This isn't going to plan for him at this point already. So, like...
He asked at football.
That's his bro. Like. But, like, no, he was pretty good at football. He was, like...
He went better than me.
Hey, we'll see. You're going to get drafted next year, but we'll see. But, so this man, he posts $3 million bail immediately. And he'll turn himself in if one of them dies, is what the agreement that he made with the police, right?
What the fuck?
Because nobody's dead, so he didn't shoot a gun. They don't know for sure. Like, all they have is the police recording, which is this in 1999, so how long is it going to take for them to get that type shit, you know? So, like, they don't really know what happened. They just know she...
Bro, I was a grown-ass man in 99.
Okay.
You gonna stop acting like it was the Stone Ages.
When it comes to technology, yes, it was. So...
Bro, I had a Sega.
Oh, my God. So, this man posts bail and just, like, he goes on a run, basically. Like, calls this woman that he knows, just goes on the run. Wendy Cole is her name, his friend. They drive to Tennessee, Wildersville, Tennessee is where he gets caught. They find Wendy, and they ask her, like, is Rae with you?
What you doing out here?
Yeah, like, and she says no originally.
Speaking of FBI, I think I saw my FBI agent at Kroger following me.
Really listening to what you got going on?
I mean, I was by myself.
Yeah, but
I mean,
he's
Walmart,
following.
By the way, I'm too poor for Kroger.
But so this motherfucker, he asks her where he's at. She said she doesn't know, but he's around here. So it's like, why the fuck are you being like suspicious? Like, we're gonna find it out.
Ass about that FBI agent thing too.
I believe you. So this motherfucker was in the trunk of the car, hiding because they knew the FBI was there. The FBI agents are like, motherfucker, you're surrounded. Get out the trunk. I'm gonna pop this shit. And I want to see your hands immediately. And first, he just puts his hands out right away.
It's like Brad Pitt when they open the closet.
He didn't put up no fight. So like the strongest evidence, obviously, is that fucking 911 call. He literally, like, the day of / the day before, like leading up to the date, hits up both of these dudes. Michael Kennedy and Van Brett Watkins are their names. So Michael Kennedy is the dude that was driving. He asked him if he can get a car, and he asked him where he can get a gun. He asked him if he has a hoopty, was, quote, what he said in the shit. He asked him, why do you need a
Pontiac, but sorry, continue.
Why do you need a gun? And he's like, I'm trying to murder this bitch. Like, he straight up tells him, like, I'm trying to kill her. I don't want to pay child support. He said, I don't want nothing to do with this because I don't want anything to happen to me. And he said, well, something can still happen to you because you know what the fuck's about to happen. So you have to do this, basically. Originally, this man, Rae, asked him, how much will it take you to beat up a girl to make her abort her baby? Is what Van told the police that after he got arrested.
The show is rated R.
And this motherfucker said, I don't beat up no girls, I kill people. This is what Van Brett Watkins said to Rae.
You know, I heard somebody once say, I'm not even joking. He goes, I don't fight, I knock niggas out. I was like, that's terrifying. So
Yeah, that's hard.
put your arm around me.
I don't know where to put it.
So this
That's
motherfucker,
cool.
this motherfucker was, like I said, he was a thug, so he was already doing this shit. He just needed the money and like. What?
That's funny.
So, like they made up a whole code word for the shit Rae did for the murder.
Was it Scallywag?
No, he said, "I need the fence. I don't want the dog to get out," is what he told Van. Because he didn't want the baby to get out. That's what the code was. So, bro, the case, like the court case was wild. Like there's video of it, and this man, the defense attorney asks him, "So you're sort of a hitman without a weapon then? Is that what you are?" And he said, "I could kill you with my hands, okay?" That's what Van Brent said to the defense attorney. And then he repeated it. He said, "I could kill you with my fucking hands." And this dude's massive. He's like 286, like 6'5", 6'6". He's a big dude. So first degree murder is like the charge that everybody wants for Rae. This man gets committed on pretty much every charge except first degree murder. He gets conspiracy to commit first degree murder, discharge of a firearm into an occupied vehicle, and the use of a weapon to try and kill an unborn child. So he gets like 18 to 25 years. And it was literally because of one dude in the jury that like didn't agree to the first degree murder charge and possibility of like a death penalty. But one dude dropped the ball and motherfucker got like 18 to 25 years.
So he free.
Yeah, he got out pretty recently, 2018, I think. But
what are you doing now?
I'm not sure. But it's just crazy, bro. This motherfucker was a terrible person. And yeah, that's basically the highlight of the story.
And he's banned from the NFL.
Yeah, he has a lifetime ban from the NFL. Probably Aaron Hernandez does too, but in the article that I saw, there was 3 people.
Is he dead or what?
Dude, yes, he's dead.
You just said like he's probably banned. If he's dead, then who cares if he's banned?
I meant before he died, okay? Oh, shit. He wasn't planning on being dead. He got caught.
See, I mean, he
had to
killed
kill
himself, right?
I know, I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he
after
might
the
have planned
call, man. So yeah, hopefully you guys learned something from that story today.
No one killed themselves on accident. I mean, I guess. Never mind.
Shout out Sandra Adams. I hope Chancellor.
Sharika, what's her name?
Sharika's dead.
Yeah, but shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her too. But,
She's the one that got blackballed here.
So yeah, 2018, this man got released after 18 years. He didn't even serve his full sentence.
Damn, so is that when Damn came out?
Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully Rae Carruth's having a terrible life out of prison. Hope he dies, probably.
Yeah.
Unless you want to come on Blackballed and tell your side of the story.
I guess. But I wouldn't really listen.
Nah, yeah. I know like 10 too many people that have killed people. So.
You know, Ted?
I ain't kill nobody. Shut up.
Hey, let's hope not.
Yeah, I mean, why would he just admit that?
Sounds like somebody that
what Rae Carruth wouldn't do.
Yeah.
If I kill somebody, so did O.J. Simpson. So
All right,
let's stop it.
that's all for us. And
Yeah.
when I leave,
Come together like butt cheeks.
Oh my god, it's Taylor Jones.